Sauce. That's right, the hottest ticket in Lake Charles, Louisiana, the hottest ticket in Southwest Louisiana. American Combat Alliance presents AKA 49, a live night of mixed martial arts cage fighting inside the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino's Grand Ballroom. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the event goes down tomorrow night, August 16th. We will be live, large, and in charge at the Golden Nugget Hotel, Casino, and Resort here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Now, as of this morning, for all of our fans tuning in all across the country, the event was sold out. Luckily, we got with the fantastic entertainment division team at the Golden Nugget Lake Charles. We came up with a way to offer 300 seats. We're opened up today and today only. These are VIP, Select Plus, raised VIP seating. You can't go wrong with it, folks. Go online, grab those now. They will sell out before the night is over. So make sure and get those tickets before they're gone. You can go to akafights.com and grab those VIP, Select Plus tables right now. Now, folks, we are getting ready for our face-offs here for AKA 49, and we're one of the coolest spots in downtown Lake Charles, Louisiana. If you've never been here before, you're missing out on a fantastic good time. Home of live music each and every weekend, fantastic food, and fantastic brew. Here, the Panorama Music House, right here in downtown Lake Charles, Louisiana. If you've never been here before, folks, come check it out. Come see one of your favorite live bands. Check out the Panorama Music House right here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank all of the fantastic sponsors helping to bring AKA 49 to you tomorrow night, live from the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Now, folks, AKA is the gold standard for combat sports all across the southern United States, the #1 promotion here in the state of Louisiana, and we are glad to be back here in beautiful Lake Charles, Louisiana. So, folks, let's thank some of these sponsors. We want to thank our good friend, Mr. Michael Hackley with Hackley Construction. We also want to thank the fine individuals at the Navarre Auto Group for all your brand, service, new car, used car, sales needs, and more. Go check out many of the plethora of Navarre Auto dealerships all across the Lake Charles region. We also want to thank our good friends at End Time Movers. We want to thank the fantastic folks at Superior AC. We also want to thank Planet Construction, our good friend, Mr. Carl Vincent, your local State Farm representative. Check out Carl for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And ladies and gentlemen, a new business in the works, the hottest thing to hit Lake Charles in over a decade. It's coming your way very soon. Keep your ear to the ground. Make sure you're tuned in. The 5 Iron Golf Club and Bar, ladies and gentlemen, the best golf simulators on planet Earth. That's right, you can play Pebble Beach live while you're in 67-degree air-conditioned temperatures with ice-cold brew. You never got to step out in the heat, so pay attention for 5 Iron Golf and Bar coming soon. And ladies and gentlemen, the #1 business in entire Southwest Louisiana, hell, in the southern United States, for your air conditioning, heating, and more needs. Check out our good friends at Cajun Air, Mr. Nick LaRocca and his lovely wife, Anna. I think I saw him come in a little bit earlier. They are here. Cajun Air, providing fantastic air insulation and more services to businesses and residences all over the southern United States. All right, folks, it's almost time to get down to business. As always, my name is Dynamite, the maniacal maestro of the microphone and the voice of AKA American Combat Alliance. We have got 13 fights on our card. Top to bottom, this event is stacked. 3 title fights will be decided before the night is done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the hottest ticket in Southwest Louisiana. This is the hottest ticket in Lake Charles. This is the hottest ticket in the southern United States of America. The #1 team, AKA American Combat Alliance. Your first fight of the evening will go down inside the AKA Kickboxing category, a catch weight of 200 pounds. At this time, please welcome your first fighter to the Panorama Music House stage. Put your hands together for Mike Ford. Mike tipped the scales earlier to lean, mean, ready, and rocking 210 pounds. Tomorrow night, he will step inside the AKA cage and face this man, hailing right here in Lake Charles, Louisiana, training with the Performance Evolution Fight Team. Put your hands together for TJ January. Two 210-pound kickboxers will step inside the 6,000 pounds of steel known as the AKA cage tomorrow night at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles, Louisiana for AKA 49. Big Mike Ford taking on Lake Charles' own TJ January. Your second bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, a late addition to this card, but we are so fortunate to have this fight. This goes down in the American Combat Alliance female kickboxing division, a bantamweight brawl coming your way. That's right, the vicious vixens of kickboxing will take the stage right now. At this time, please welcome your first fighter to the Panorama Music House stage. Put your hands together for Miss Haley Diome. Haley tipped the scales earlier to lean, mean, ready, and rocking 135 pounds. Tomorrow night, she will step inside the cage with this young woman here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mhenny Villalone. Mhenny representing the House of Dragons. Tomorrow night, these two bantamweight beauties will go to war inside the AKA cage. Fight number 2 at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Bantamweight kickboxing action inside the AKA female division. Working our way up through the preliminary card of AKA 49. This will be your third kickboxing bout of the evening. This one goes down inside the welterweight division, 170-pound fighters. At this time, please welcome your first fighter to the Panorama Music House stage. Let's hear it for Terry Wise. Terry tipped the scales earlier today, locked, cocked, and ready to rock at 170 pounds. Tomorrow night, when the cage door closes, he will face the steely-eyed glaze of this man. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Doc James Williams. James representing the Performance Evolution Fight Team here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Tomorrow night, two welterweight kickboxers will step inside the AKA cage. Terry Wise versus James Doc Williams at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Man said, put some respect on my name. That's right, the proving ground for greatness, ladies and gentlemen, the AKA cage. It's going to be live, large, and in charge tomorrow night at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Up next, This will be inside the AKA light heavyweight division, a catchweight of 195 pounds. Full-on amateur MMA action. Introducing first, coming all the way from Ruston, Louisiana. Put your hands together for Leonard Ventress. Leonard looking to slice and dice his way to victory tomorrow night inside the AKA cage. But he will have his hands full as he will stand across the cage, toe-to-toe, man-to-man with this fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Darius Scott. Two amateur light heavyweight combatants will step inside the cage tomorrow night for AKA 49 here in beautiful Lake Charles, Louisiana. We've got Leonard Ventress taking on Darius Scott at a 195-pound showdown. Wow. All right, folks, I'll tell you what, here's what I need. I want everybody to take your left hand. Hold your left hand in a vertical position like this right here. Now take your right hand. Hold it conversely in that same vertical position right here. Now, bring the two of those hands together at a rapid pace with a little force. That's called applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do that all night long here for our AKA weigh-ins. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of machismo, training, blood, sweat, and tears for these young men and women to step on this stage and put it all on the line inside the cage. So we're going to show them a little love here tonight at the Panorama Music House here in downtown Lake Charles. Up next, we've got a featherweight fracas coming your way. This is one you do not want to miss. Coming all the way from Shreveport, Louisiana, representing the Louisiana Black Belt Academy. Put your hands together for Adam Oshell. Adam tipped the scales earlier today, locked, cocked, and ready to rock at 145 pounds. Tomorrow night, when he steps inside the AKA cage, he will face this man. Ladies and gentlemen, one of your head coaches at one of the hottest gyms in Texas today. They are known as Revive MMA in Vidor, Texas. Put your hands together for Jeremy Christensen. Jeremy tipped the scales early today, right on the money, 145 pounds. Shreveport, Louisiana's very own Adam Oshell taking on fighter Texas Revive MMA, Jeremy Christensen, here at AKA 49 at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Now, as you can see, folks, here tonight, it's all smiles for the camera. It's jockeying for position. It's flirting with the ring girls. But tomorrow night, when the cage door closes, it's going to be hands laid and debts paid at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. Up next, we've got 3 rounds inside the light heavyweight division coming your way. At this time, please welcome your first fighter. Put your hands together for Garrett Gilando. Hey, don't give him a reason. He'll get naked for you in a heartbeat. He ain't scared. Garrett came in earlier today, locked, cocked, and ready to rock, 205 pounds. Tomorrow night, he will step inside the cage with this young man. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 205-pound bulls set to lock horns inside the AKA cage. Put your hands together right now for Jacob Clarkson. This one will not be for the faint of heart. Two outstanding young athletes at 205 pounds will get it on inside the AKA cage tomorrow night at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. You heard me allude to it earlier, ladies and gentlemen. The show was 100% sold out this morning. We opened up 300 very special VIP Select Plus seating. That will sell out here shortly. Make sure you go to akafights.com. Get your tickets before you miss out on what could be one of the greatest nights of fights ever here in the city of Lake Charles. Up next, this will be fight number 7 on this absolutely phenomenal fight card. And folks, we're talking about the fight card. Let me tell you who the maestro pulling the strings, the puppet master, the one and only 9-year veteran with the UFC from Shreveport, Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, the matchmaker for American Combat Alliance. Let's hear it for Mr. Matt Danger Schnell. Matt has done an absolutely fantastic job matching up these young fighters, and we are working so diligently at American Combat Alliance to provide the largest stage possible to showcase the skill set of these fantastic athletes that we have all across the South. AKA wants to help these athletes' dreams come true as much as ours. We have teamed up with Matt Schnell. Matt, a member of the UFC. We're taking care of our fighters here at AKA. And speaking of fighters, folks, we've got another one coming your way. This is going to be a barn burner, as my good buddy JR would say, a slobber knocker. We've got another featherweight fracas coming your way at 145 pounds. Let's welcome your first fighter to the Panorama Music stage. Here is Andrew Lurn. Andrew tipped the scales earlier today to lean, mean, ready, and rocking 145 pounds. He is representing the hottest gym in Lafayette, Louisiana, the Shed Training Grounds. And now, we talked about him a little bit earlier, that hot gym out of Vidor, Texas, known as Revive Mixed Martial Arts. One of their dogs, you can't miss him. He's oozing aura and machismo. Put your hands together from Sour Lake, Texas. Here is Colton McElhenney. Them boots only come off for 2 things, and one of them's fighting. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a 145-pound featherweight fight between Andrew Lurn, representing the Shed Training Grounds in Lafayette, Louisiana. He will take on Colton McElhenney from Revive MMA in Vidor, Texas, tomorrow night, AKA 49, at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will step inside the middleweight division. 185-pound fighters. Introducing first, coming all the way from Ruston, Louisiana, training at the Triad Martial Arts Academy. Put your hands together for Nicholas Nemo Moses. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, making his way to the Panorama Music House stage right now. Let's hear it one time for Devontae Anderson. Two absolutely fantastic young fighters, 185-pound middleweight maulers, will go head-to-head, toe-to-toe, man-to-man inside the AKA cage tomorrow night at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, batten down the hatches. You better reinforce the floorboards, tie down anything that might get blown away, because we are bringing out the mastodons of muscle. Your next bout will be for the AKA Amateur Heavyweight Championship. At this time, please welcome your first fighter to the stage. He trains at the Triad Martial Arts Academy in Ruston, Louisiana. Let's hear it for Gunner Moscow. Gunner came in earlier today to lean, mean, ready, and rocking 260 pounds. Tomorrow night, this Brahma Bull will lock horns in the field of dreams with the other bull coming his way right now, representing Lake Charles, Louisiana. Let's hear it for Tyler Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be like two Peterbilts colliding head-on at 70 miles an hour on 210 here in Lake Charles. We've got two big boys set to throw down inside the AKA cage. Amateur gold on the line. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, another championship bout coming your way. This will be for the AKA Amateur Light Heavyweight Kickboxing Championship. And now, please welcome your first fighter to the stage. He is a hot and hungry young prospect representing the Shed Training Grounds in Lafayette, Louisiana. Put your hands together for the challenger, Joe Pommier. Joe came in earlier today, locked, cocked, and ready to rock at 205 pounds. Tomorrow night, he will step inside the AKA cage with this man, the two-time defending AKA Light Heavyweight Kickboxing Champion. Let's hear it for the car guy, Grant Navarre. Joe Pommier from Lafayette, Louisiana, taking on Grant Navarre here in Lake Charles. Grant the champion, Joe the challenger. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, this will be your co-main event of the evening, a professional fight inside the American Combat Alliance Light Heavyweight Division, a catchweight of 195 pounds. Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas, from the ever-feared and respected Fortis MMA, put your hands together for Drake Flores. Drake tipped the scales earlier today at a lean, mean, ready, and rocking 195 pounds. Tomorrow night, here at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino for AKA 49, he will face this man. He trains with Performance Evolution Fight Team here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. He is a former fullback for the LSU Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Street Shark, Jason Slayton. So there you see it, the towering behemoth Drake Flores representing Fortis MMA, and he will meet the Street Shark, Jason Slayton, representing Lake Charles, Louisiana, in our co-main event. And now, It has all come down to this. This next bout will be your AKA 49 main event of the evening. This fight will be the rematch for the AKA Professional Lightweight Championship. At this time, please welcome to the stage the former champion, now the challenger, head coach and trainer and owner at the Shed Training Grounds in Lafayette, Louisiana. Put your hands together for Electric Elliott Bear. Elliott came in a lean, mean, ready, and rocking 155 pounds tomorrow night here at the Golden Nugget Casino and Hotel in Lake Charles, Louisiana. He will look to regain the championship that he lost to this man. Ladies and gentlemen, he trains at Three Brothers Jiu-Jitsu and also at the Performance Evolution Training Center here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. He is the current reigning and defending AKA lightweight champion. Here is the Tsunami, Nico Kamisha. We saw these two young warriors hook it up at the Burton Coliseum here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Nico came out the winner and new champion. Elliott losing that belt to Nico, looking for revenge, looking to regain. Can he do it? Will it be and new or and still? We will find out tomorrow night for AKA 49 at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino here in Lake Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not bought your tickets yet, we opened up a few hundred VIP Select Plus seating today and today only. Go to akafights.com. Make sure and get yours now. This event is done. Those seats are all that is left. We hope to see each and every one of you tomorrow night at the Taj Mahal here in Lake Charles, the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dynamite. On behalf of the Panorama Music Room and the entire staff at AKA American Combat Alliance, we thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow night for AKA 49 at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino, Lake Charles. All right, so folks, hey, if you're looking for something to get into to have a great time, we've got a live band's going to be on the stage here at Panorama, rocking you out all night. So order some food, belly up to the beer, tip my girl Sydney well, and have